What's going on? This is Coach Switt. Obviously, we just wrapped up our first day of back to swimming. If you don't recognize me, I completely understand. I've recently shaved my beard. Not sure if I'm going for a different look. At this point, the wife loves it. But who knows? Maybe it'll be gracing the face sooner rather than later. However, that's not the purpose of this email. What I wanted to talk about is some of the big findings of today. And so, first and foremost, I just want to tell you guys how great it was to just be around the kids again. Whether it's like laughing or telling stories or whatever it might be, certainly a part of my life that's been sorely missed. There's quite a bit to review, and we're going to get better at this as we go through this. Couple things for tomorrow. I think number one is make sure that your athlete has a printed or electronic version of the waiver form. If not, they can't practice. It's a liability issue, and for no other reason than that, I'd prefer not to hold kids that accountable. I don't ever want a kid to miss practice, but that one we're going to have to stay true to. Carrie Utterback's collecting those things, and she's assembling that list. So if you'd like to get her your electronic version, you can absolutely do so. I'll put her information attached to this email. Additionally, we've got to follow a parking procedure. Nothing huge, but as you guys can see, this is probably not the greatest view. Right here in the area, we can pack as many cars into the green areas as possible. All we really need to do is make sure that we leave an area for cars to be able to get their mail from the mailbox, and additionally a couple spaces for cars to get out. I did ask for people to park one spot away from one another, and with that being the case, sometimes it can be difficult in order to have enough space, especially for those senior laden practices where we've got lots of people out there. But just a couple thoughts. I'd appreciate your cooperation with that. Just a couple staff takeaways, and then I'll end this thing. Number one, just make sure that our athletes aren't showing up too early. First group, I want them to get there at 6:50. They've got to help set up the pool, and that takes a bit of time. Second group, we're aiming for an 8 a.m. start, so 7:50 would be the earliest they should show up. And then additionally, third group is a 9:15 a.m. start for activation. I didn't bring my printed workouts. I should have. It made things a lot harder today. That's on me, and I'll get better. And then additionally, we've just got to encourage everybody to drive much slower. It's a neighborhood, and additionally, the pool sits back rather deep in the neighborhood, and so they've got quite a bit of road to traverse before they arrive. And so at that point, even if they're running late, I'd prefer them to drive 20 or 25 or 30 miles an hour. I don't even know what the speed limit is, but just be responsible. Lastly, I just want to thank you guys for your patience and passion and support through all this. I've received more good emails this week than ever before in my career, which is kind of crazy. I'm incredibly blessed in order to be a part of this program. It makes it so much easier to be a coach, and quite frankly, like, this is a special place to be, and I recognize that. We do have some great news, I think, to share tomorrow afternoon. I think this will go out for the majority of the club, and I think that this will be probably the best news FRST has gotten in a long time. So I look forward to breaking that with you guys. But for right now, I'm signing off, and you guys have a wonderful evening.